In Nogales, on the Mexico side of the U.S. border, a weary baby tries to steal some sleep. Her parents have set up camp, desperately hoping they're on the cusp of building a new life in America. They, like Kenya, are trying to claim asylum. She's pregnant and she's just spent 15 perilous days weaving her way here from Honduras with her 4-year-old son, Antobe.
3 días dormimos en la calle. Aguantamos hambre los 3 días. Hambre, frío y los enfermamos, pero sí fue duro para mí. Fue duro para mí porque sabía de que no andaban ni que comer.
She said she had to escape though, fearful her son could be kidnapped by gangs.
As the debate over the border rages, the flow of people hasn't stopped, and small patches of ground like this have become symbols of life in transition. And some of these families will wait days before they get their initial interviews with US immigration authorities.
They are just meters away from Arizona, trying to cross legally, something Donald Trump's administration is trying to make harder. And getting through these barriers is just the beginning. Across the city, there are families huddled together, waiting their turn, wrestling with their futures. Dalila spent 13 days on a long, dangerous journey with her 3 children. Home is the poorest region of the most violent state in the nation.
Porque aquí en México todo está muy mal, todo está muy mal. Más con los carteles que se están peleando muchísimo. Y en Estados Unidos no se escuchan esas cosas. Hay más oportunidades de trabajo.
She tells me a cartel killed her husband and she believes she too was targeted. She starts to show me scars, describing how the car she was in was run off the road, leaving her without a liver and in a coma for 15 days. She still won't risk crossing illegally here though. Anyone who does has a 30-foot fence to tackle, a metal curtain cutting through the hills, dividing 2 twin cities. Get caught and you could end up here in a desert detention centre before you're thrust into court, where illegal immigrants arrive by the busload. Under a fast-track programme known as Operation Streamline, convictions come thick and fast, and Judge Bernardo Velasco has a dizzying workload.
I will see 7 people with 7 lawyers standing in front of the court, in front of microphones. The process will take anything from 2 or 3 minutes to 10 or 15 minutes, depending on the judge.
There may be a conveyor belt of cases in America, but confusion reigns over policy. Recently, courts have struggled to track down defendants' children who have been separated from them.
We're great at enforcement. We're not so good at developing a good immigration policy. It's the front half of this problem that we're not solving. So that's a little frustrating.
2,000 children are yet to be reunited with their parents. Hundreds are being held in this tent city in Tornillo, Texas. The only images available of life inside are provided by the government. It is a vast country and system to navigate. At Casa Relita's shelter in Tucson, Arizona, immigrants are getting legal advice. Timotea says she is a victim of domestic violence.
Después de que ya la tuve, me hizo un montón de cosas que no quiero platicar acá. Fue por eso que tomé la decisión de separarme con él.
Under new rules, she won't automatically qualify for asylum, but she is driven by the dream of her daughter, Rosemary.
What would you like for your life here in America if you can stay?
Más que todo, estudiar.
America can't decide on what and who it is willing to accept. What strikes you the most on this stark frontier is that no one is satisfied with the situation. And still, by day and night, the people come. Cordelia Lynch, Sky News, Arizona.